What up, everybody? As you can see from the thumbnail and the title, we're going to be doing a little comparison between a Gen 5 Glock and the Grizzly 101. And I'm going to be comparing and contrasting and giving my thoughts. Now, caveat. My Glock Gen 5 is not the exact same. It is a Glock 44, but all of the features and everything like that are the exact same as they would be on a Glock 17. Just throwing that out there. We are basically comparing just full-size apples to crab apples. I guess that makes a good analogy. All right, so we'll start with the Gen 5 Glock. What do we have feature-wise? Well, first off, we have serrations on the front and back, allowing for a better slide grab. Not really sure why you'd be grabbing up here, but hey, some people do that. You do have your rail up front. Now, as opposed to the Gen 3 and Gen 4, with the Gen 5, they did go back to a flat grip. You do have your texturing. You allow for your back straps back here in the back if you so desire. All right, safety sallies before I do this. She's empty. Okay. All right. Anyways, you do have your standard Glock sights. That's fine with me. Okay. Now, the regular barrel does not come threaded. This is my aftermarket barrel for this that I run a suppressor on. And that's about it. That's about it on its features. One thing that we'll talk about here when I compare the BCA is the takedown pins, whatever they're actually called. These are pretty close to the gun. Always been one of my little pet peeves. All right, now let's talk about the Grizzly 101. All right, as you can tell, much different looking gun. We will talk about the commonalities. You do have your serrations up front and in the back. You have a rail up front. This is a different style rail. It's got more cuts in there for depending on where you want to put your light, laser, whatever it is. The handle does have just a little bit of a groove in it right there, as opposed to just a flat one as the Glock does. Similar texturing. I think this looks a little bit cooler, just a little more designish. And it does have the same takedown pins or levers or whatever you want to call it. Now, the thing with these are much more aggressively out there, so you can get a much better purchase on them. Now, those are your similarities. Your contrast are very, very noticeable. First off, it comes standard with threaded barrel. It does come with slide cuts on top and on the side. It comes with a fluted barrel. Comes optic ready, already cut. And then it comes with night sights. You can't really see real well. Many more features on the Grizzly than comes standard on the Glock. Now, let's talk price point. If this was a Glock 17, yes, I know it's not, but if this was a Glock 17, they are running anywhere between $500 and $600, depending on where you get them, for just a baseline gun. Again, that is with the standard sights, non-threaded barrel, okay, just your plain Jane. This one comes just like this. This is standard. All these features are standard for this model. $300. Actually, technically $295. You can't beat. You can get two of these for every one of these. And yes, is it a Glock? No. Is it based on a Glock? Yes. Does it function as good as a Glock? Time will tell. But initial thoughts and everything, I have a lot of high hopes for this. I think that this is a very, very well-made gun that is very reasonably and affordably priced and comes with many, many extra features that are standard. And you can't beat that. I'll be taking this out to the range, and hopefully you guys watch those videos and you like them. But yeah, if you guys have questions, let me know. Check out my X below, and you can check all the different links and everything. Talk to you all here later.